Hello, welcome Thursday morning to the ABCs and 1, 2, 3s. No, that's just sort of the song. Anyways, ABCs of stamping. We're going to get started right quick here. Last week we did animals, I think, and I feel like I did the little rabbit from Playing in the Rain on something. But we're going to do a technique this week called the baby wipe technique. So what you'll need is baby wipes and some reinkers, which of course I have to run and grab some reinkers. And I've chosen really quickly here, it's best to have solid stamps. I'll show you hopefully somewhere in the mess here a couple examples. I've been using this lately with the fall time. Hi Sharon. In the fall time, it is a fantastic foliage leaf making stamp thing. So hopefully I can find a couple examples here. But I'm going to try this royal floral and we'll see if we can make a beautiful card with it. So I will pop it down and we'll get going. Hi Vicki, how you doing, hon? So we're doing baby wipe today. Get you down here. Oh my gosh, I really am kind of stunk. I'm stunk. I am stunk. I am stuck with why. So that was last night's class. We made 2 for the price of 1 last night. Whoop, whoop, me. Okay, I'm falling over here. I feel like I'm getting further and further. I end up just about pulling my poor little stand right off the little thing because there. Okay, all right. I'm not further away. So a bunch of Stampin' Up. Oh my gosh, spit this out, Lori. A bunch of Stampin' Up demos are talking about the Facebook Live right now. The way that we have to fuss around once we change directions of the oh my gosh, spit it out, Lori. My words don't work first thing in the morning very well, do they? Neither does having no white paper. What the heck? What kind of demonstrator doesn't have white paper open when she goes on live? Oy, oy, oy. All right, I'm going to do some blues today, I think. Why not? But I might use some that are current at least. Pool Party, Blueberry, and ooh, Coastal Cabana I'll bring over. I don't like mixing balmy blue. That'll make a green. Hang on a second. Oh, let's put in some of this. Where's some bubble bath? Sorry, I have a couple different areas. Sorry, pretty and pink bubble bath. Whew. We'll see how this goes. All right. We will have to go back over there again because look, I have no white paper open. What the heck? Hi, Wanda. I don't know if I told you guys. I think we were being secretive last night of what was going to come out. So again, baby wipe technique. I've got Blueberry Bushel, Pool Party, Coastal Cabana, and some baby bath. And I need some scissors to open up I cannot believe the lack of preparation. So it is an absolutely sunny, fabulous day today. I didn't actually check the temperature. It must be about 5, 6, 7. I don't know what is. I wonder what the temperature is here, but it's absolutely stunning. Doesn't look like it's windy, so our leaves are not blowing straight off our tree right now, which is kind of nice. I believe we've had the longest fall with leaves in the trees that we've ever had. Quite honestly, I don't think I'm even exaggerating that. So I'm just cutting down a couple pieces of paper. I have no idea what I'm going to create, so stay tuned. It's going to be so awesome. Oh, what am I going to do here? I don't know. Okay, what I am going to do is make up a stamp pad, an ink pad. Oh, for goodness sakes. Okay, Friday nights when I lose things. Here it is. When I lose things, it's your Yahoo to get to have a little cocktail. We have cocktails and cards, and I just had this in my hand, and then I misplaced it. So when I do silly things like that, some of the girls have little liquid beverage, and I think lose more stuff during the week than I do on to their chagrin of my drinkers. I do caveat always to drink responsibly, please. Because why wouldn't you, right? All right. I will close my door. My husband has just come in from a lovely walk with the pup. Okay. So fold this. And technically, you might want to have a separate plate. Having the glass mat's kind of nice. I can just pot that there. I can pop that there. I'm going to start with that lightest color of Pool Party. I'm not even positive if I love... Ooh, that's just a squishing out. And the one thing I've learned over the last couple times that I've done this, and I think I've done it on a live just recently, honestly, you guys, but I'm positive I have. You want to make sure you have a big enough space, because I was being like I was having a little tiny space like this. So I hope that Coastal Cabana will go with these guys. So the one that I didn't choose is Balmy Blue. I don't think I like Balmy Blue with Pool Party. And then when you get little stuff on your finger, there's a baby wipe right there. It's pretty handy. I'm kind of interested what this is going to do. So some of them squeeze. Can you tell? Some of them I'm hitting, well, I might want a little more accuracy at this point as well. And I think it's okay to have that little bit of space. Funny enough, we'll see, but I believe it doesn't matter that there's those little dots. I think it makes things look okay. So I am going to get a little piece of foam because I want the best. Oh, you know what? It's going to be really, really good. This is one of those distinctive stamps. They no longer call them that, but they are not fooling me. I know that's what they still are. And it means it's got a little tiny bit of like gradation in it. And if your ink pad is too moist, it gets into trouble with that. Here's this guy. All right. So we'll put that this way. This is this way. Good morning, Keisha. How you doing? I got to get some blocks empty. Ay, ay, ay. And so last night, we made a fancy fold card, a very simple fancy fold card, and everybody was expected. Okay, I have to tell you, I do have to try this snowflake because I was going to do snowflakes. All right, with this pretty colors, and I've got this on, I'm going to do a quick little snowflake card, and then we'll go from there because it's definitely snowflake colors. Ooh, that's going to be pretty, hey? So you do hope that you get enough ink, and you never really know until you tap it. Ta-doo! Oh, that'll be pretty. The one thing that you don't want to do is stamp all over. You need to stamp in a small area, and you do need to clean your stamp each time because you are going to have a variation each time, and you'll muddy the waters otherwise. So you can tap up and down a couple times, but you need to kind of go with the same spot. That's pretty, hey? I'll do a third one, and then we'll bring in some little ones from this set. I like this set a lot. I think it's in the, and then because I know there's that really solid blue area right there that I keep picking up, I just rotated it around a little bit so that I had variation. So there that is, okay. And then we'll bring in, I think this is actually going to be quite pretty with this Regals. So it's got a little tiny die and the the stamps, which I thought were right here. Like literally, I thought I glanced over and saw them. What the heck, you guys? It is, you might want to go make yourself a little mimosa. Can I just say, here they are. Because it would be a really, really fun morning afterwards. The rest of the day would just be wonderful. All right. I keep reaching over because, all right, now I'm stuck though. Sorry. I'll have to stamp left-handed. I'm sorry I'm reaching over. I never thought of that, did I? All right, so now I'm going to stamp some of these guys. And again, remember to clean your stamp off each time. And with the smaller guys, I can go to a different area of the stamp pad quite nicely to get a variation. And I am sure, yeah, there are 3. Glory. There are 3 stamps, little snowflakes. I only have 2 right now. That's a bad thing. I know that surprises several of you. So pretty. Right, so I would like some pink. I'm going to try and get some pink in here. Let's see. Oh, there's some pink, just like that. That was really hard. All right, that's nice. And then, so it kind of comes to life as you go along, right? Oh, remember to clean in between. I'm saying that to myself as much as you guys. But it's, since you're kind of stamping back into the same one, it is sort of hard. I'm going to stamp one right there and see what happens. Okay. It was already mucky up, so I was just curious if I could fix it. I'm going to have to put words on there, basically. That's going to be my excuse for an embellishment, right? So these 2 are different snowflakes, just about the same size though, hey? And then stamping off is always a nice idea. It helps your viewers' eyeballs to go beyond and be like, oh, that's a pretty one. These are so pretty. Okay, I have to say the snowflakes are a great idea. I may never quit. Because they naturally, oops, I was cleaning on my ink pad. Did you see that? I was like, whoop, whoop. Oh, that's not working. That's not what you want to do. All right. That's nice. All right. There is also a little swirly guy, so I'm going to add a couple of those guys in here. Get rid of this big guy so you can see what I'm kind of doing, and I can see better. Okay, so oh, fun. Again, remember to clean. It's I know that most of the time we use new ink pads all the time, so I'm sure we clean, but all right. That's kind of fun, hey? So I know that because I made a boo-boo here, that's now my card's going to be oriented this way, I guess, I think. And then there is lovely sayings. What does this one say? You are a one-of-a-kind, wonderful friend. Or sending a flurry of happy wishes. I like that one. I'm going to stamp that. Now, this one, words sometimes could be a little bit difficult. Let's face it. But let's give it a try. And I'm going to go to a darker area here and hope for a lot of darkness. And it's either going to work or it's not. You know what? That's kind of neat. If I, actually the flurry part, I'm going to stamp it one more time. I'm going to try and get the flurry to be the little bit different one, but I don't know that I can. Oh, I can. I might have a thing right here. Okay, let's see how this works. Oh, this might work. So I did the flurry because that's the word kind of, right? And so I kind of think this one's a little bit nicer in a fun way. So then, I just am going to get, oop-a-doo-doo. Oh, hey, this, I'm going to do this. I am going to run over there. Oh, no, I'm not. Never mind. Sorry. Oopsie. I was thinking, so this one's a nice snowflake, and this is the shape. This is kind of large, but I was going to maybe have a snowflake. Oh, maybe I will. I'll go cut it. Oops, sorry. I'm going to go cut that out in a snowflake shape, and I'll be right back. Hang on one second. Hopefully I cut that good. I did, I think. And I'm not sure if it matters. I would definitely in the future cut my snowflake first and with a clear stamp inside of it. Partly because you get a little bit of a vision of which way better than, I'm kind of not seeing for sure which way I'm going, baby. Can you come to, I cut off a little tiny bit of my thing, so I'd have to fix that a little bit. But I didn't know which way my points were really kind of going, if you know what I mean. But anyways, so we'll put this guy. All right. So he's pretty subtle that he's on the same color. So I might end up just doing 2 circles. I'll have to give that one a little tiny bit of a think. So a lot of times after talking with you guys, what I could do though, I sometimes get extra ideas before I glue everything down firm. While I'm over there, I'm going to grab a couple colors to put this on. I think we might be putting it on navy. Pardon me, guys. Sorry, I'm busy looking back at my picture and not paying attention to what the heck, where I'm walking. Just about crashed out. I know it probably sounded like I did crash out. I actually, okay, so I had something on the floor for quite a while and moved it so that I didn't crash. And now I think I'm still trying to step around it. And it wasn't there to step around, so then I got in trouble. So I made a little pink guy. And I am wondering if we want this card on Pool Party or some navy. Night of Navy. Come, navy. Again. Navy. And there's actually, the Coastal Cabana was quite heavy. But I'm not sure if I want to actually accent how strong that was. We'll see about that. And then I do want to make a couple navy snowflakes. Hang on a second. And then I'm going to put the navy snowflakes behind the saying there. Maybe. And maybe then we'll be able to see. So I'm just over here cranking, throwing things in the way there. Let you know that I'm right here creating a heck of a card. And you're going to get a bonus feature. I am going to stamp with another stamp just to see how it kind of would work. But we'll go from there. Okay, so I'll just do 3 of these. And then there's little snowflakes in the catalog this year. So this stamp bundle is, I don't know, is it like pretty inexpensive? I honestly was not going to get it because I think it was my Babywipes that got me in trouble actually. Okay, because I have another one from last year kind of, right? But, come on, War, be organized. Hang on. In the caddy. Oh my gosh. I am klutzy like stink today. All right. I'm going swimming afterwards. Maybe that'll straighten me up. All right. So the whole bundle, yeah, it's $39. It's $38.50. And it gives you all sorts of beauty, right? So I do recommend it. I love the words. And these are just nice. And this is cute. So for that price, I think you need to rescue that. I saw a little saying, I'm not a shopaholic. I'm rescuing these things. Oh, I brought this over here. I think I thought not. I have a little brush that I usually run through, but I'm just poking these guys out to get them out of here. The little brush is nice because it pops in several spots all at once so that you're not stressing the poor little guy out. They popped right out quite nicely last time. Okay, so now I thought I would just do a couple. Then we can see that little other guy a bit better, hey? All right, so throw the right thing away. That goes into the box. I'll never see it again. Hang on, I'm gonna put this away. What? So I'm going to visit Keisha at the end of the month, and we're going to do our Thursday morning, and you definitely want to have a mimosa that day. you'll want to take a little drink each time she and me are together. Each time I pull something out, she'll be putting it away because she's organized and I am not. So we're thinking you guys should have a little cocktail each time she's cleaning up after me. All right. So now I do need to be careful of my ink there, but I'm going to make another card. I have a little bit of time because the Babywipes moist. Those inks are going to stay for a while. That's quite pretty. So I think if I go with this color, which I actually quite like, and do I have the color right for you guys? I think so. Sorry, I might have not been on there. Well, you're welcome, Kathy Jones. This is really nice, and you get to have customized like crazy. So you can do anything you want. The words turned out really cool, didn't they? I like them. Hello, everybody. Good morning. Good morning. Okay, if I go with this color, Coastal Cabana, I would absolutely add in a Coastal Cabana guy in there. So that's actually totally a go for, if that makes sense. I think that'll be pretty, indeed. And we'll try it with some navy instead. So see how when you have one of the snowflakes, then you're like, oh yeah, that looks really pretty. I kind of think that was the one. Sometimes that's the sneaker, right? I'm thinking, oh yeah, that's definitely not the one I want. And I'm like, oh wait, I think I like that one best. There is a lot of Cabana in this, which is kind of ironic because like Coastal Cabana and snowflakes, a little oxymoronish. All right, and then this is the, I thought that had a fold in it, so I was just going to fold it. And then that's that one. So do you guys have a favorite? Okay, the navy is a little bit too much. I know I could double matte, and I may trim it down and double matte. I will say that. I will probably then, I think, oh, now I have to see. I was thinking, the pool party's a little too namby-pamby for myself, but you guys can vote for it anyways. That's okay. You're allowed. I got to see which way I would do this. I might have a very small border and then put it on that. I do like doing a double matte. If I do it this side, we'll see it better. So I'm just looking at this corner over here. So I kind of like that. Or, of course, again, I'll do this corner, matting it, and then putting it on a darker card. Oh yeah, that's what I'll probably end up doing. So that's my little card. How fun is that? And then I covered up. So you saw how basically to begin with, I might have had it somewhere else, and then all of a sudden it was like, oh, now we know where when you make a little boo-boo, you don't have a heart attack. You just know that probably that's going to be the orientation of your card. I was lucky with snowflakes, of course, but so I could turn it right around. But had this been an oriented thing, I might have been able to do it anyways. And I might still do. I think I kind of maybe like this to be sideways. And it's odd because I usually never have stuff over here. So you'll see me pull it as far over this way as I can, but I got to cover up that boo-boo right there. Like I said, I'm going to pull in a Coastal Cabana, and then that's going to be, that'll be a great card. That's super fun. I do like that little tiny splash of pink in there. So let's see how that looks. How does that translate onto the lovely Regals? So the Regal Flora, rather. I had a second piece of white paper to play with today. I'm not sure where it is, but I do have, oh, I was going to say, but I do have a piece of white paper. But I do, so we'll play with it. I was playing with some old product. Okay, so Regal Flora does have dies as well. I can feel them in here. My phone's ringing. Oh, startled me. I think my husband's in the house, so that's good. This is really cool. It's got a great label maker in here, and it makes I thought I just had one of those too. No. Oh, here it is. It makes this pretty little guy. So it cuts this and the other one out at the same time. And if you want a white layer in here, you kind of need to cut it twice, obviously, to have a frame and a layer, but that's kind of nice. So then you store them, basically, somewhere safe so you have them. And I did do a live. So I started today, this particular one, I put dots on the ones that would have shapes. I'm not really sure what I was thinking that day, but those are the ones. So I could cut a lot of these guys out afterwards, is guess what I'm trying to say. I'm gonna pull these guys out. We'll just stamp a few things. I'm not going to make another card because we don't have time this morning, but I will show you the difference between, oh, you know what? We'll just do all of these pretty guys. Just a little bit of a difference between a solid stamp and one of these. I'm personally just kind of curious. And if I walk away, I won't have it anymore. So I'm going to, I'll stamp a little cluster maybe over here, and then I'm going to stamp off the edge. Oh, you know what? I'm saying that. I just had that white piece of paper. Hang on. Sorry. I'm not sure if I'm going to end up cutting everything out and layering things together, or if I'm just going to layer, is what I guess I'm trying to say. I know some things will get layered regardless. Okay, so I've got that leafy guy. So you do have a little bit of orientation. Because I'm kind of going to build a scene, I guess well, I'm just curious now, because I'm going to have all the same sort of colors. So is that what we want? Oh my gosh, look how gorgeous that is. What? Oh, that's really, really, really pretty. Woo. Okay, I'm going to stamp that again. Remember, you have to clean in between. And let's see a slightly different one. So I'm going up and down to pick up ink. And it's kind of, so I really honestly was applying a fair amount of pressure going up and down. But obviously you kind of squishing the ink down as well. I don't know what the secret touch is. I think it's just magic and it just works. So I just have just enough ink on there that it's just working beautifully. All right. I am going to end up cutting out all these pieces. I think now that I'm going. All right. This guy here, we'll see. I'm going to try and have a little tiny bit more pink on him. Pretty. And then I was going to grab the lemon lolly, which actually is on the floor down here, I can see. I might add that in a few seconds for this bunch, because then I thought we'd have some more stuff. So you do need to make sure that you're stamping in an area that has, oh, this is going to be pretty, ink. I caution that. Oh, that one's kind of jazzy. I'm cautioning that because yeah, you can see. There's two little pink ink spots right there. And I'm like, I really kind of wanted, I'm just going to add one more little pinky here because I kind of wanted to go in there. So I'm cheating a little tiny bit. I'm maneuvering a bit right now, but that's okay. I'm allowed because that's what you do as an artist. I wanted to stamp off to those two sides to get the two. And then I was like, yeah, but then I won't have any in the middle probably. And if you don't have ink on your stamp, it doesn't work. So let's see what that one did with my little maneuvering. Oh, for goodness sakes. It's the worst one, isn't it? I'm going to try that one more time because I think he should work. Why didn't he work? Come on, you little sucker. Okay, let's see how that went. Oh, see? Okay, so right here is where I'm stamping. Do you see that one little white spot? That's what I'm hitting. And that's why I don't have any ink there. Even though I keep thinking, oh no, I'm there, I'm good. All right, that being said, I am going to cheat one more time. I'm going to put some pink there. That's what I want right there. It's just funny to me, you guys, because evidently it's like, no, you can't cheat the system, Lori. That's so funny. They're not even inked. Okay, now let's try that again. Okay, one last cheater here. At least it got ink on it. That's so funny. All right, so it's better just to go with the flow, evidently, because it is magic, and magic knows better than you. Dun, dun, dun. All right, we've got some really pretty, that guy I'm going to do just after. This is going to be cute. Nice. So because he's smaller, if you're not kind of straddling some colors, you're going to have it all the same color, right? Look how beautiful. Those are beautiful. So I will be cutting all those guys out. I'm going to keep stamping because I got a couple more images and I got more paper, so why not? Oops, all right, I'm going to stamp one more of these guys. Let's see if I can get him in some pink. Oh, the pink just doesn't want to work. That's weird. Okay, down here with pink. All right. Okay, that's pretty. Now, I need to do the dots. Obviously will have to go in, but I'm just curious what the dots look like now for future. Oh, kind of fun. So a cool variation there. Huh. So I'll have to figure out what I'm going to do with that. So a question that's going through my mind a little bit, because I know once I leave, I won't, like, can I remoisten this is what I'm kind of wondering. And I think we can. So I'll do the little tiny test for you guys later. I might put this honestly under a glass dome, kind of like I have a cake dome. And I might put it, I think you could store it inside of a container and it might stay the color you need for a little bit. Now there's only so much ink on there. So the more stamping I'm doing, you know, you'd have to replenish your ink spots because there's not a ton of spots on there. Do you know what I mean? But, hold on, sorry, I'm trying to bend down here to get this yellow. But I'm kind of curious because, so I like the spots and dots. And your guys are like, what are you doing? Oh, I just wanted a little bit of yellow. The yellow and the blue will make a bit of a green. So I'm going to follow up with that guy in the end. But I just was curious what this one might look like with a little extra color on it. So again, up and down in the same area. And I think you have to go up and down because this is, I am sure that you have to go, oh, this is going to be fun. So same area, but rather than just pressing right through. And then that adds a little tiny bit more interest to the card, right? With not very much change. So same, but different. And if I was like, what was I doing? I don't want that. Oh, so pretty. Okay. Nice. I'm going to do one more. So it doesn't have to be exactly the same. You can see I'm kind of going a little tiny bit, but pretty close. And this is a nice big one I'll show you. If you go all over, you muddy up that, but let's see what this does. And maybe it's going to be delightful and you'll be like, oh yeah. And I think it's going to be delightful actually, but you do, so it turned out really pretty. But I think the big thing is that if I've got some, like you are going to, depending on your color. So if you use, and you also want to be a little bit careful of which colors you're using. You kind of don't want to use yellow and purple together. If you're using yellow and purple, you really want to be right bang on the area, because if you go all over, purple and yellow make brown, just FYI. So that's sort of, see, that's why I added the yellow, was exactly for that, because I knew the yellow would change out given a few seconds and it would become kind of greenish for my final leaves here. And I'm going to make one more of that other leaf as well. What? I love this. Oh, I could just stamp all day like this, hey? Okay, and then I'll stamp one more of those. Those guys are all just about identical because I was doing the same spot. I'll do one upside down here. See what that one does. Nice. Oh, you guys, this is such a pretty technique. I could just stamp all day. All right, I'll go on this sideways. And then do I need some with some pink? Let's see how the pink goes on this now that it's been sitting there for a while. Come on, little pink. Work me. Here we go. How's it going to go? That's pretty, actually. All right. Okay, so FYI, as I'm going up and down, I was picking up little halos, hey? Because I was pressing in there pretty good. So Yes, Betty. B for baby wipe. So I'm kind of laughing. There was a crowd of you guys on here, and I'm thinking, this is so pretty. But I guess only I'm delighting in it. Everybody's like, okay, I'll go and make my own baby wipe. You're not putting together a card. I think this is a great technique. Okay, but you do need to watch. If you're working on your final project, make sure that you're watching. This is a big hint for you. I like to make the mistakes for you so you don't have to. I am pressing down because foam, and on the other ones, they're trimmed a little bit better, the photopolymer, but they also have not a bunch of foam, so you don't pick up your edges sort of the same way. As I'm squishing down, my foam is squishing, and I'm going down to the thing. So I don't think I want to stamp too much less here, but I do need to watch. If I'm on my finished project, I need to give a little tiny wipe of the edges or not press down as firm on here. Oh, and you know what? You guys know that I'm stamping on a piece of foam, and I don't even need to with my foam rubber, obviously. Anyways, these made some beautiful cards. So I will test if you're able to save this. So I'll stamp it later tonight kind of thing with it. And so I don't think you want to save it forever, but if you just were like, oh, something came up, can I cover it up? And then I'm also a little curious if you could just mist it with a little tiny bit of water to re-moisten everything, if it was a little drier than you want, but not so crazy. And otherwise you just start again. But for this particular project, if you all of a sudden thought, oh, I need one more of those. So I will put something together and show you that pretty idea. And honest to goodness, I am going to say in the comments, I guess maybe I'll post some of the pictures, but there's also the fall, the leaves, and the, my words really aren't working. This little guy, that was nice. I did the baby wipe with that a couple, 3 weeks ago, and that turned out really, really nice. And I'm saying it hesitantly, not because it's not nice. It was gorgeous. I just cleaned my desk because otherwise it had been sitting right there for a long time. So I'm just like, where did the little stack go? And can I show it off, a finished card? I did have an idea that I wondered what it would look like to have the tamaracks in a multicolor. And I was like, whoa, that might be really pretty with some green. So you might see me playing around with that as well. But yeah, I'm not seeing that little card. So, and then also I had a whole bunch of little white pieces of paper. I did dump it all right here. Let's see. Give me one more second here, and then I'll let you go on about your day. Oh, I did fireworks the other day. So pretty. And then I think with the same fireworks I had here. Here's some. So again, not the finished card, but those leaves from the other leaves, from the changing leaves, the solid one of that, and then there's that other leaf. So that's three different stamp sets. So 4 and 5, Mr. Dress Up. All right, so there is the baby wipe technique, and that's your challenge for the weekend, is to make cards, get messy, have a little fun, and share over on Creativity for Everyone your, I'm trying to zoom this for goodness sakes, hello. So just be aware, that's inky right there, right? But there's my ideas for today. Okay? All right, ladies, I'll let you go. Have a great day. Hi, Kathy. I will see you again tomorrow night live at 8, and we'll be having a little cocktail hour, so bring your little drinks and have some fun with us. All right, this does work for all colors, remember. All right, let's see what you guys do. Talk to you later. Bye-bye.